Some may say that belief is overrated. It's spiritual. It's not real. I'm going to give you that two flex. You do need a two flex. Of course, you need the skill, you need the tactics, you need the Tesh, you need the Salini, you need the Tata, you need the Shom leg. You need to do that eshe. But beyond that, you do need that intangible being. So guys, Ateta called me here today to address you guys right now, because obviously I'm the ghost analyst here. I think you know what the streets are saying, but let me relay what the streets are saying. Arsenal, losers! You're not real. Nothing's gonna happen. Like, you guys, you're just here to make up the numbers. You're going up against UCL Heritage. Even your own fans, shout to your boy Bill, say it ain't gonna be real. But shout out to my man Jonas Philbeck, baby. What's up? Most of the fans don't even believe. But my thing here is this, is that you have to face the reality. Any team that steps onto that pitch has a chance. And I want to be, because I'll give you the tactical setup here, but I'm going to give you the psychological setup, because guys, I'll be real with you. In any sport, your state of mind is as critical as your physical conditioning and what you do physically. Because remember, what it is, it's the mind and the body. It's the body and the mind. The body cannot operate without the mind. Go watch The Matrix. Shout out to your boy Morpheus. Do you believe you can beat Real Madrid? It seems like a simple question. It seems easy, but really think about it. Do you believe you can beat Real Madrid? Because if you have a shred of doubt, you're screwed. The Bible. Moses. So they were running away from, I believe it was the Romans. Moses was guiding so basically, the sea was parted. And Moses now had to guide the people across the land while the sea was parted. If a single individual had an iota of doubt, they'd all drown. Because Moses said, we're a group. The only way that we go through is you believe that we are on dry land and the water will not capsize. Because if anybody has any shred of doubt, we are screwed. Arsenal, you players, I'm Moses. You're the people that are now being led. Or rather, this is key, Arteta is Moses. You're the people being led. And I want to ask you guys right now. I'm looking at you, Bukayo. I'm looking at you, William. I'm looking at you, Martin. I'm looking at you, David. Who here has doubt? Who here has doubts? If anybody has doubts, leave right now. I'll give you time. Don't worry, no, and also, no harm, no foul. It's very simple. And there'll be no ifs, no buts. Nobody will look at you differently. But before I continue, if anybody has a shred or an iota of doubt that you can win this tie, please leave. Okay, good start. Here's the thing. Your strength is defense for your eye. Now, Bill, Till, I'll call you Bill. Bill, your homie Gabriel here, he's out. So it means that you need to really bring in Kivio up into the mix. Bill, you're gonna have to be real. Bill, you're gonna have to be real, because you are now a crucial part of this entire time. Because remember, guys, this is only one half of the story. So Saliba, you're gonna have to be. You are the leader of that entire line, even more so in Gabriel's absence. So people talk about, oh, the attackers and everything. No. We're talking football right now. These are not for those morons on Twitter who know nothing. Stars mentions every position matters. Bill, Saliba, you have a crucial role in talking, communicating, guiding that defense against one of the most lethal and unpredictable and unorthodox attacks in world football. Because there's a guy called Mbappe. There's a guy called Mbappe up with that piece, okay? Martin, people have called you a Norwegian fraud. Now, I was one of those guys that said, you know what, I think that you could have been player of the season last season. You've fell off a cliff. Remember how I started by saying psychological? Remember how I said about the psychosis? MJ, Last Dance. What made Jordan key? He used anything in his power to motivate him. Even if it was the most incredulous, even if it was the most inconsequential thing that never really meant anything to the game, he still used it. For what? For motivation. Because Jordan knew that despite my amazing ethereal skill, I do need that mental advantage. Martin, Real Madrid told you to piss off. They told you to F off. They said that you were a failure. They said that you were a bomb. And nothing is going to amount to that. You are a useless piece of crap. Get your bum ass back to Oslo, you prick. That's no. That's what they said. Don't reset. No. That's what they said. They called you a bomb from Oslo. Go back to freaking Norway and learn how to freaking ski, you piece of crap. You consume that. And you show them why they were wrong to let you go. If ever there was a time to be at your very best, your creative best, your decision-making best, it's key. What is this? What kind of game is this? It's a game of transition. Real will give you space. They will play on the front foot. They are a team that likes that. They don't have an away approach. The way they play away is the way they play at home. They're going to attack. They're going to come at you. So what does that mean? There is going to be a transition. And what is the most important play in the transition is the number 10. Is the pass, because the key thing of the transition is what pass is made, can you execute it? What pass is made, can you execute it? What pass is made, Martin, can you execute? Nelly Furtado. I don't rate you that highly, but that doesn't matter. You're gonna have to be you're gonna have to be real here. You're gonna have to be real. You're gonna have to be real. So none of this hand down stuff, because again, as I said, Martin, that transition, you're gonna have to say what's up, because you have the speed, you have the directness, and what do they say about transition? Speed. But it's not just speed; you have to harness that speed. So, Martinelli, you're going to have to be very important in that transition. Win that your 1v1 battle. Because I believe you'll be going up against potentially, well, we pray that you're not going up against Vásquez. So you're going to probably be, because I think you play on the left, you're probably going to be going up against a Fede Valverde. Probably. It depends how Real do that right back position. But you're going to have to win that 1v1 battle and be key in that transitional space. Rice. Very important role. What's your role? Real are going to attack. They don't have a defensive away from. So what do you have to do, Rice? Those tackles. You're going to have to evoke your inner N'Golo Kante. It's about winning those tackles, reading the game, key interceptions, protecting the defense, and your usage of the ball. You're going to have a superb 90 minutes. Complete dash. It's going to be huge. Bukayo, Baoni, Ekaro. Again, also for my Yoruba guys out there, you do really understand. So by my guy, you're the key. This is a potential legacy-making game for you. And let me give you the reality here. The Premier League, that's done. Football Association, that's done. Church, what up, baby? Karabuki, that's done. Thierry Henry will never sleep. Oh, but he's got a World Cup, but he's got a Champions League, but he won the treble, and he's done all these things. He He doesn't sleep easy. Because when Henry tries to sleep, he's like, oh six. Henry's greatest disappointment was 06. The star of the team, the face of the team, and he couldn't deliver what Arsenal have been searching for over 1,000 years. Bukayo Saka, you have the chance, in my view, to be a greater legend than Henry. Now, Arsenal fans will say, what the F are you talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Arsenal fans, this is real. I'm sorry. You've never won the Champions League. You came close in 06. I don't care about the league title. That doesn't matter. If Bukayo Saka, as the star man, leads you to Champions League W, he's a greater legend than Thierry Henry. I did not stutter, and I do stutter. Thanks, Dad. Saka, when you receive that ball, you're going to have to go for that attack. You're going to have to really be brave. And sometimes, Saka, you're going to have to evoke your inner Robin. Because, football, the bit about football is, it's really about your personality. And you need to bring your personality into it. Of course, you need to make that pass, look for the overlap, look for the diagonal of Mikel Merino. But this is the home tie. Saka, you're going to have to evoke inner Robin. Why was Robin so great? Robin was a greedy prick. But the thing about football is, greed is good. Greed harnessed the right way is good. Saka, you're going to have to, in moments in this game, be Thanos at the end of Avengers. Remember at the end of Avengers? F it, I'll do it myself. You're going to have to go Thanos. F it, I'll do it myself. Because the other time we just got to take the ball and attack and shoot, drive, go in, take risks. Screw what Arteta says in terms of, no, because see, this is the UC. Because it's the UCL, you're gonna have to be real. Saka, you're the star. You are the star of this team. You are the face of this team, and everybody knows that you are the heart and soul of this team. And you have to play like you're the heart and soul of the team. Saka, you're gonna have to have the game of your life. The game of your life. And when you look at how Real have been defending, and how bombs like freaking Ogodoro has given this defense issues, Saka, you have to cash that check. Because your aim is, I have to put Arsenal in a great position going into the Bernabeu next week. Guys, that's what I've got to say. People predicted to get beat down. They predicted to lose. 05, did Liverpool just fold over because they saw Maldini, Shevchenko, Seedorf, Pirlo, Crespo across? Did Deportivo La Coruña, I believe like 5-1 down, just give up when they went into the second leg against AC Milan? Did Barca give up when they had to score 3 goals in 9 minutes? Nay, they didn't. What about Liverpool in 2019? Did they give up because you were 3-0 down against one of the greatest players of all time in Messi? Believe. I saw a meme. The meme it's like a stick figure meme. And the stick figure was offered a brain. And the stick figure said, no, I have 15 UCLs. ¿Comprende? Hola, mi amigos. Hola. And I want to also say muchas gracias por mi amigo Carlo Ancelotti to allow me to give this habla. Los toros. 15 UCLs won't always come and save you. Do you know what they're saying out there? Arsenal. They've never won a Champions League. Well, Heritage of the Ham. They've only been to one UCL final. This is Real Madrid. They can sleepwalk and win. They can sleepwalk and win. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Because you would be extreme putas if you had that psychology of thinking that because we've got 15 UCLs and UCL Heritage, Arsenal don't have a chance. Let me break it down to all of you guys right now. You've been ass for the whole season. You've not played well. And granted, you can play bad and still win. They need to play amazing and beat you. Do you want to take that risk? Do you really want to take that risk? This is football. Greece happened. Liverpool happened. Deportivo La Coruña happened. Tottenham happened. I can give you names upon names of underdogs who shocked people. These things happen. And make no mistake, you are not impervious to getting beaten by Arsenal Football Club of North London Holloway Road. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you struggle against Liguinis? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you almost get knocked out of the Copa del Rey mystery by Real Sociedad? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you lose to an Ugo Duro Valencia? Again, guys, if I'm wrong, please someone put your hands up. Please. I'll take no offense. Anything I'm wrong, anyone jump in. Alaba. The goal is that way. Now, I don't know whether you're suffering from injuries, defensive stuff, or anything. I couldn't give a crap, bro. I couldn't give a fucking crap, bro. Okay, if you're not ready to defend to the best of our ability, take your ass back to Vienna and start freaking orchestrating some damn orchestra. Freaking Mozart merchants, bro. Then how to defend, because the defending has been ass. And you're going against, let me explain, let me break it down. The guy, see, you're still on for a treble that I don't think you're going to get, but you're still on for a treble. The team you're facing, this is the only trophy they can win. Oh, it's Arsenal, they're useless, what can they do? If you see a dog, a rabid dog that hasn't eaten in a year, he'll eat you. Arsenal is that rabid dog. And what is the famous saying that we have in football? Fear the underdog! So learn how to, do your thing. Now, Lucas, here's the thing here. If you're on that pitch, someone might try to snipe you. Now, that's not me. I am just going via the words of the streets. Your new name is Mucus Askers. Now, I'm assuming you ain't sniffing that damn pitch. Just if you do sniff that pitch, this is what I needed to realize. Do you cherish your family? Do you cherish your friends? Do you cherish yourself? If you do, and you find yourself on the pitch, don't you dare make a mistake. Because the Madrid fans I've been talking about and I've been talking to, they have the details of your family and your friends. And the people I'm talking to, they're serious. So this isn't about Real Madrid. This is about you, your family, and your friends. Potentially your descendants. We need Lucas, utility man, can get the job done, Vásquez. Because if Mucus Vásquez shows up, Lord help you and your friends and family. Jude, you have an important role here. Jude, you have an important role here. But before I get to Jude, Courtois, you're gonna have to be. Oh, no. Sorry, no. I'm gonna go to Jude. I'm gonna go to Jude. Jude, you are becoming a very pivotal person in this team, and the nature of this game is, remember, you're the away team. They're the home team. So they have to be the aggressor. And with them being the aggressor, Jude, this is where your unique abilities will come to the fruit. What do I mean by that? You're going to have to do a lot of jobs. Defending, tackling, tracking back, passing. You're going to have to be all over that pitch like white on rats. Because a lot is going to be required of you to try to maintain the structure of this team. So you're going to have to defend and help out to the defending. You're going to have to try and hold that midfield and try to win interception and win interceptions and stop transitions. And you're going to have to help to create and to bring in your brethren up in that piece. You are the all-encompassing talent in this team. And as an all-encompassing talent, you're going to have to be. When I see your heat map, I don't want to see green. When they show me your heat map after 90 minutes, I want it to look like red. Wait, I want it to look like Spider-Man. No. I want your heat map to look like Daredevil. I don't want to see a single iota of green. Your heat map must look like Daredevil. Red. Rodrygo, here's the thing right now. I want to shout out to my Filipino people out there. Philippines, great people out there. I want to shout out to my people from Bangladesh. Great people out there. My Indian people, also baby, Pakistani people, what up? You know. So, I want to shout out those people out there because, again, I told you, I'm a man of earth and I love everybody. I love everybody right here. So, Rodrygo, there are some quite rude insults that have been levied your way, which I find insane and crazy. Rodrygo, you have to remind people. You have to remind people to put just a little respect on your name. Because I think people are forgetting what you did during that 21-22 UC run. I think people are forgetting what you did in both legs against Man City. Because it's as if guys are like, Rodrygo has played extremely crucial roles in the last two UCL wins. But yet, he's the third wheel. He's not really Brazilian. He was born on a plane. He was born on a boat. Maybe he's a clone. La 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 la. There's disrespect. There's a lot of disrespect. And you couldn't put that respect back down. Rudiger. I had him as the best defender last season. The best defender last season. Rudiger, you're going to have to get back. You're going to have to get your mojo back. You're gonna have to be the imperious Rudiger of last season. You're gonna have to be. Because you are the best defender of that line. And as the best defender, communication, guidance. This is the similar instructions that you gave to your boy Saliba. But Rudiger, you're gonna have to be very key. Because what is this game? You're facing the aggressor who are playing at home and need to win by 2 clear goals in the first leg. Vinny. Ten times harder. Vinny, you said you'd work 10 times harder. Now, see, here's the thing. This is a very famous quote I think everyone should listen to. Work hard. Yes. Work smarter. Work hard. Everybody must work hard. Work smarter. Just pure hard work without this intelligence is useless. Then you're just like a crazy dog running around. Vinny, you need to be Vinny. You need to bring back the execution, the efficiency, the concentration, the quality that we know you have. People may not want to say this. You are key to this team. Real Madrid cannot win the UCL without you. They can't win it without you. So whatever people say, oh, Rodri deserved to win. Oh, Vinny would have been the worst Ballon d'Or. I'm giving you facts right now. Vinny, if you're not at your best, this team is not winning the UCL. So I don't know what you need to do. Look into yourself. Take some David Coates. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to be that. You need to be that guy. You need to return to be that guy that we all know. Do you know what it means to be the most memorable player in a World Cup final for the losing team? That's World Cup final, you just say, name me a player that's really shone in that World Cup final. It's you. It's you. You did. Even though you were on the losing team, what you did as an individual to put your team in a position to try and win, that will go down in history. That will go down in history. And at that moment, I said, this guy's different. Like, the Argentina game, 2018, boom, the final, 19 years old. Okay, I get that, Monaco. But what you did at that World Cup final, I was like, now, you may not be the footballing quality of like a Messi, a Neymar, a Dino, a Nazario, a Zidane, a Maradona, and all these guys. Even like a Figo or Kocha. But you're consequential. You're the answer. Like, do you know what it means to be the biological father of a guy that I consider one of the most talented players of all time and one of the greatest players of all time? That's no mean feat. To be known as the father of one of the greatest players ever and one of the greatest sports people we've ever seen, that's something. Kylian. It's been hard. It's been a rocky season because I've taken some blows. Mbappe, Donatello, Ninja Turtle, 8 times offside. You were against Liverpool. You tried to do a crazy breakdance, missing penalties. It's been a bumpy road. But we somehow got there. Not fully there yet, but we somehow got there. Now, you need to deliver the treble. I get that. But a key part of you being here is this Champions League. Real Madrid wants you to win the league treble. Okay, we know. We know what time it is. We know what time it is. You already have the World Cup. You're already a World Cup GOAT. So you will already go down in history as one of the greatest players in World Cup history. That's done. But the UCL is missing. We know what happened in the UCL final. We know that chance that you had, that you messed up and you bricked up. So you have to show some skeptical fans, despite your goal output, that this is why I'm him. This is why I'm him. Mbappe, bro, you're gonna have to show out. You're going to have to show out and say what's up. I need that World Cup, Mbappe. Need that World Cup, Mbappe. Please, Kylian, please. We need this. We need this. Show these people